What if everything you thought you knew about one of the WNBA's biggest stars was a lie? For years, Brittney Griner has dominated women's basketball with unmatched power, size, and intensity. But now, a storm is brewing, and it's not about her stats. It's about something far more personal. And millions are starting to ask the same uncomfortable question. Is Brittney Griner actually a man? From her voice, to her build, to a resurfaced video that's got everyone talking, this story is igniting more than just debate. It's dividing fans, drawing in medical professionals, and putting the credibility of the entire league on the line. Stay with us, because what you're about to see could change the way we view women's sports forever.
A straight white girl would probably still be rotting in a Russian prison.
For many fans, the whispers started years ago. But today, those whispers have grown into a full-blown online investigation. The main claim? That Brittney Griner might not be biologically female. It sounds shocking, even outrageous, but the viral videos making rounds on social media aren't holding back. They break down her appearance in extreme detail, pointing to her bone structure, muscle definition, and voice as signs that something may not add up. Clips are being examined frame by frame. Viewers are analyzing her jawline, shoulders, even how she walks. They argue that her body, especially her upper body strength and narrow hips, resembles male physical traits more than female ones. Her deep voice has only added to the buzz. In fact, some creators are now comparing her voice with that of male athletes, playing them side by side. To be clear, none of this is proof. Griner has never responded to these accusations, but the growing volume of content, confident tone of the creators, and millions of views are keeping this theory alive. Whether based in fact or fantasy, the speculation has taken over public perception. And now, it's no longer just about basketball. Another detail fueling the rumors comes from Brittney Griner's 2022 arrest in Russia. She was detained at a Moscow airport after authorities claimed they found cannabis oil in her bag. The situation sparked global headlines, but one specific part is only now drawing attention. A rumor that Griner was, at one point, held in a male prison facility. Some social media users, particularly from Russia, claim that Griner was processed or temporarily housed in an area meant for male inmates. These reports are hard to confirm, especially given the limited access to information inside Russia. Still, for people pushing the gender theory, this is being treated as real-world proof. Even a foreign government, they argue, didn't see her as female. There's no official documentation proving this claim. But the lack of detail about her detainment has sparked even more questions. Why was it never clarified? Was it a political decision or something else? For internet sleuths, it's another loose thread that suggests the public might not be getting the full story. On top of all this, a video from Griner's own social media has added more fuel to the fire. An older Instagram clip, now resurfaced, shows Griner shirtless in what looks like a casual or private setting. On its own, that may not seem like a big deal. But the real controversy? According to critics, the video wasn't flagged by Instagram's AI for violating nudity rules. That's what they're calling suspicious. These critics claim that Instagram's automatic filters, which are usually strict about detecting female nudity, didn't react, supposedly because the system didn't recognize the chest as female. That assumption has taken off like wildfire. Side-by-side reposts, slowed down breakdowns, and even amateur AI experts have all tried to use the video to back up the claim that Griner isn't biologically female. No one truly knows how Instagram's system made that decision. It could have been a glitch, bad lighting, or algorithm error. But for believers in the theory, this short clip has become a key piece of evidence. One more visual, they say, supports what they've been arguing all along. Beyond speculation, fans are now asking if the rumors are true. What does that mean for the fairness of the game? Griner has always stood out, and not just for her skills. Her size, strength, and physical presence are unmatched in the WNBA. But some critics are starting to say her dominance may be due to more than just talent. If she has a biological advantage, has the league turned a blind eye? Was the playing field ever truly level? This controversy erupted even further during a recent game against rookie sensation Caitlin Clark. In a moment that's now gone viral, Griner appeared to deliver a hard elbow to Clark, sending her backward. That alone might have sparked debate, but what reportedly came after caused an uproar. According to fan-recorded audio and courtside accounts, Griner was overheard saying, "Trash effing white girl." Many saw that as a racial insult. The clip has since gone viral, and fans are demanding answers. Why hasn't Griner been suspended? Why hasn't the league responded? To some, this moment confirmed their fears. A player with an alleged biological advantage, now acting aggressively and facing no real consequences. For critics, it's no longer just about gender. It's about sportsmanship, bias, and selective discipline. While controversy rages online, the WNBA has stayed completely silent, and that silence is raising eyebrows. Despite the viral footage, growing backlash, and public demands for accountability, the league has made no official comment. No statement on the gender claims. No response to the alleged racial insult. Nothing. That silence is now being viewed as a cover-up by some fans. The theory spreading fast is that the league is protecting one of its biggest stars, even if it means ignoring behavior and controversy that would land other players in serious trouble. The result? Trust is crumbling. Young stars like Caitlin Clark are caught in the middle, unsure whether to speak out or stay silent. Meanwhile, the WNBA's refusal to address the situation is leaving a vacuum, one that's being filled with speculation, resentment, and growing division. The longer the silence continues, the more it looks like the league has something to hide. As if the speculation couldn't go further, some online voices are now turning to psychology. They claim that Griner's recent behavior, on and off the court, could be the result of inner conflict. The theory goes that if she's secretly living with a different biological identity, the emotional toll could be enormous. That pressure, some say, might explain moments of anger, aggression, or instability. They point to past suspensions, altercations, and now the Clark incident as possible signs that Griner is carrying more than just competitive stress. To be clear, these are armchair diagnoses, not official reports from any medical professionals. But in today's internet culture, speculation travels faster than facts. And for many following the drama, these claims are starting to feel more plausible. Now, the demands are getting louder. Test her. Across the internet, critics are calling for Brittney Griner to undergo full biological testing. Hormone levels, chromosomes, everything. Some even want league-wide screenings to ensure fair play. Across the WNBA, supporters of this idea say it's about truth and fairness. If the league wants to protect the integrity of women's sports, they argue, it can't ignore questions this big. Others see it as crossing a line, invasive, unfair, and targeting one person without solid evidence. But either way, the pressure is building. The calls aren't going away. If these allegations are ever proven true, the fallout would be massive, not just for Griner, but for the league itself. Her records, stats, awards, and even Olympic medals could be challenged. Sponsors could back out. Lawsuits might follow from players who felt the competition was unfair or brands who feel misled. International bodies like FIBA and the IOC could be forced to re-examine eligibility policies. The very concept of gender divisions in sports might be redefined. And at the heart of it all, the WNBA. If it's found to have knowingly ignored any of this, its reputation, funding, and future could be on the line. This isn't just drama. It's a crisis that could reshape professional women's sports as we know it.